Coach Abel here from the Able Body Experts along with Coach Weiss, and this is a Coach 'em Up session, talking to you about diet. Is your diet making you fatter? Do you realize that's a possibility? I've written several blogs and articles on this very topic, many of which the fitness industry does not want to publish because of the reality involved. But it's quite possible that if you're on an absolute caloric deprivation diet, as many figure girls are, for example, you're likely to set up your body to actually become fatter in the long term. And one of the reasons there's many reasons for this, but one of them is disrupting your satiety center of your brain. And your satiety center of the brain is what tells you when you're full shortly after starting to eat. And this gets disrupted by absolute caloric deprivation. So you got to watch when you diet that you're not on an absolute caloric deprivation, but a relative caloric deprivation that has frequent calorie spikes as well. In other words, diets should be handled by diet experts. And anyone can starve anybody to get into shape. That doesn't take much brains. So be careful that your diet isn't making you fatter. You must have some experience with this with the competitors you work with.
Well, yeah, you see it all the time with some people that will come to me after they've done several shows already, and their off season is just an absolute gong show because they're just binge on absolutely everything, because in their mind they're thinking, I'm going to be dieting soon and I'm going to be starving again. So they're just throwing food down like there's no tomorrow, and they end up 40, 50, 60 pounds overweight.
And they've lost the capacity to know when they're even full.
Yeah, they don't ever feel satisfied, and not to mention the mental problems that they end up having too. Emotional problems, dealing with all this extra body weight and stuff, and it's a pretty nasty merry-go-round for sure.
For more information on relative versus absolute caloric deficits, check out my Science Behind the Cycle Diet DVD over at scottable.com. This has been a Coach 'em Up.